Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a absolutely beautiful day in the Lake District National Park. I've parked up on the main road that runs between Keswick, Grasmere, just in one of the laybys, and we're walking up Far Easdale Valley. Morning. Now, the intention is to head up this way. Hello. Got everything I need for a camp. Not necessarily a 100% idea of where. I've got a few locations in mind, but we shall wait and see how it goes. Just look at this scenery. Absolutely amazing. Weather is perfect. Lovely blue sky. A few clouds, sun beating down, sun cream on, obviously. So come and join the journey. Hello. We've just left the main road, just back there, main road. It leads to little houses that are up this area, near Far Easdale, which goes up that way. Smell that honeysuckle. If only this was scratch and sniff. It's an awesome smell. Early signs of spring in the air. We're heading up path here towards the Far Easdale Valley. A couple of options from there. See what time's like. These gates. Lemon season after all. We're going to follow the path. Shaded these little trees. The path is the right to Helm Crag, Lion and the Lamb, the howitzer. It's got a number of different names, or if you go straight on, it does take you up Far Easdale. But yeah, absolutely beautiful day. We should get some good views today. We're going to carry on the path. We've got a couple of options. Come up here. Hello. Oh, it's out of sight at the moment, but for those of you know around this area, we've got Sourmilk Gilll. Comes down from Stickle Tarn. Eventually it flows into Grasmere, down the River Rothay, Bridle Water, again down the river and into Windermere, and eventually comes out Morecambe Bay. carry on a bit and we'll bring you. We've climbed up a bit, so we're still on a path that takes us. There's a junction up here. We've got the option of going straight on, which takes us up Far Easdale, or round to the left, and that skirts round, heads up to Stickle Tarn, which I presume has been very busy so far today. Probably still is. Hi.
Loose leaf tea, really nice. Hi.
Going on
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a good looking one as well. Oh, just approaching the bridge.
Yellow.
Large party there. So, across the bridge. Plenty of time, plenty of daylight. Oh, the plan, I think. Continue on the path. Far Easdale, follow the Gilll. And see what time is like then. To camp on the rig, which is not that far from there. See what it's like when we get up there, but it's not gusty today. It's a little bit of wind, which is nice. Gilll, and then there's a climb up, and it's a short little little trek to High Raise. But it has been quite busy on the way up. People obviously heading down. Not anybody who's coming up this way, but you know, I don't mind that. It means there's less people up on top when you eventually set the camp. I do like the solitude. Gives you time to think where you're heading. In all fairness, I don't have a particularly stressful job. Just a job I do. Really cool to be able to get out, enjoy the mountains. An added bonus. On days like today. Even the camp I did back in January, snow on the ground, temperatures in 0, -1 degrees. It's all part of the fun. Head on. Oh, we can see Tom Crag behind us. Up the valley. See the footpath, and we're coming to the head of Far Easdale. When we get to the end, there's a climb up. There's a lot of people today coming down this way. Hello. Yeah, it's been quite busy. A lot of people obviously had a good day out on the fells, and why not? The path heads up. It's a little col up there. Short, steepish ascent. Not too bad. Just take your time. I need to sweat on the forehead. I met a couple back there who were doing coast to coast, probably a little bit older than what I am, taking, they say, 18 days to do it. They're on a tour where most of the luggage gets taken to the destination at the end of the day, which isn't a bad way to do it. It's one of the options anyway. So I asked them, if you're familiar with Wainwright's Coast to Coast, I asked them if they got the pebbles, because normally you pick up a pebble on one side and you drop it off when you reach the other side. And they had. The gentleman also said he's got one pebble he picked up in St Bees, which is where they started from. And he's going to paint a picture of St Bees on that, and then when he gets to Robin Hood's Bay, the other end, he's going to paint a picture from there, which would be a nice memento for them. I did coast to coast many years ago. It's probably the first, well, it was the first long distance footpath I ever completed. I think it took me about 15 days in total. Now, but it's a personal challenge. Take as long or as short as you want. Some people do it all at once. Some people do it in sections. Now, it's entirely up to you. But a thoroughly enjoyable walk. Crosses 3 national parks, obviously Lake District National Park, North Yorkshire Moors and Yorkshire Dales, with bits in between them. Tell you what, even for just a short walk, this won't be a bad. Away from the main path. I like to say it's tempting. Now I'm going to plod on that way. Just coming to the start of the climb out of Far Easdale. Some lovely waterfalls here. Or whether the camera picks them up or not. It'd be nice to have a dip. But not the time to do that really. I'll press on. Now the path goes up and just continues up to the ridge that you can just see up ahead. Looking back the way we've come, Elm Crag in the distance. See the summit of that. And behind that is the Fairfield Horseshoe. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get up to the top here. take it easy, step at a time. The odd stop, admire the view. That's the excuse anyway. And there's no one around, it's just so peaceful. A couple of little pools that look so inviting, I'm sure. Maybe another day. Onwards and upwards. We've climbed up most of the way now. Come all the way down the far end of the valley. The path actually crosses Far Easdale Gilll a little bit further down. I actually missed it. I was stood right by it, but I actually missed it because I was taking a photograph. Schoolboy error, Paul. But it didn't take long to get back on track. So we've got this little climb up here and then it bears left. And then there is the last little climb up to the top, to the ridge. And we'll take it from there, see what options we've got. There are a couple, but undecided. A little bit of a scramble here, and then you can just see where the top of the ridge is. I'll head up that way, bring you back up when I get up there. Made a decision on what I'm going to do. We've reached the top of Far Easdale. There's an option to go left, which is the preferred way, or can go that way. That eventually will take you green up Gilll and down towards Borodale, down to Rossthwaite. It's part of the coast to coast walk still. But we're going to go left here. It's heading in the direction towards our destination anyway. Wherever our destination may be. Still undecided on that. Home for the night is where the tent is. Currently it's on my rucksack, but you know what I mean. Wherever we find a pitch. Obviously it's a bit more windy up here. It's still quite warm in the sun. It's about 20 to 4 in the afternoon, so it's not too bad. Got plenty of daylight left. Got a great big sun in the sky still. And the daunting path that's ahead of us. Another challenge. It is what it is, isn't it? Don't mind. Should get some pretty good views up there anyway. I'll carry on. Follow this path. Only for the last probably hour now I've not seen a soul, which has been quite nice in a way. A lot of people obviously heading off the fells this time of day. Well, we're going to head forwards, upwards, onwards. It's just absolutely stunning. There's no other words to describe it. Absolutely great to be out here. Anyway, it's that direction. Come on, let's go. I've got to admit, that last section was quite steep, quite boggy. Not the easiest of going, but it's done now. So we've got high raise to our right now, just skirting round, following this path. As you can see, the path does just suddenly disappear in places, and then you spot it a bit ahead in amongst the boggy bits. It did take quite a while to get up there. A couple of scrambles as well, which adds to the fun. It should be the last little climb of the day anyway, and it's quite undulating. A couple of options. Continue to Bleerig. Should get some pretty good views from there. We'll see how it goes. Gilll Tarn, but it's quite sheltered there. Not ideal for views. Certainly not for picking up any sort of sunset or sunrise in the morning. I'm feeling really adventurous. Stickle Tarn, but again, it would be an unnecessary journey down to there, considering it's been quite a longish day today. Afternoon, really. Again, path just disappears. Fence is that way, which is the sort of route you're aiming for. So I guess I'm just going to pick up the fence there, and I guess it doesn't go off to the right, I know that, so maybe it goes up that way. Once more into the bog, my dear friends. Oh, a little tarn on the left. That's on the map, so we're certainly heading in the right direction, which is always a good sign. Now I'm going to plod on and get to the top. The fence continues up that way, so I'll bring you back when we're just about to see the fence up the top there. So I'm generally heading in that direction straight up. I'm going to bring you guys back when we reach the top up there. Hopefully we'll have some awesome views, because it'll be worth it. Well, we've plateaued out now, and we have got some absolutely stunning views. We've got Coniston Fells directly in front of us that way. You can see to Morecambe Bay directly. Gill's over that way. Got the Kentmere Horseshoe over there, Fairfield Horseshoe, got the Helvellyn Range, and just in the far distance we can see Blencathra behind us. We could just see Skiddaw or Skidder a while back, but it's out of shot now. So the aim is just to traverse round, head in the general direction of Sergeant Man, Bleerig, find somewhere to pitch for the night. I mean, here would be not so bad, it's sheltered, but it is quite boggy around this area, even walking on the indistinct path. peeking round the corner. The vast expanse of views. Absolutely amazing. I'm just going to go to the edge here just to check. The general direction is over that way. Let's have a quick look over here, see what it's like. See Windermere coming into view. We'll be heading back down that way tomorrow, past Easdale Tarn. You can see for miles. It is pretty spectacular. I'm going to walk a bit further, just check it out, find a pitch. Good sunset tonight. It's all worth it in the end, no matter how grueling you think it may be, how frustrating you get. Just words can't describe. It's absolutely stunning. The plan is I'm going to drop down, find a bit of shelter. I've got Stickle Tarn down there, so I'm not going to go down because I've got to head back down Grasmere way tomorrow. Save that for a camp another day, I guess. It's a place I've never been to. It can get quite popular because of the access. It's quite easy. Certainly to get there from Gilll. Just had a strange feeling someone was behind me. They're not, but you know, you think, oh, I'm going to drop down a little bit. I'll certainly get views anyway. No matter where we pitch, it's just a case of which way do we want to be looking out of the vestibule of the tent. Decisions. Bit of a quandary. Yeah, we'll make that decision when we get there, so follow the path down a little bit further. We're going to come to the path a bit further down on the left, which is the one I'm going to take in the morning anyway, that heads down past Easdale Tarn. Excuse me. Now, I'll bring you guys back when we've found a place to stay for the night. Spot for choices, really. So I think I've found a spot. There's a couple of rocks, but I can pitch the tent so it's away from them. It's pretty sheltered with being the lee because the wind's blowing in that direction. Just have a quick mooch about to check if there's anywhere else, but I'm happy with there. Just gives affordable protection, not too far away from the path, but needs must. views looking down to Stickle Tarn. There is a tent just down there, someone's pitched already. That's a spot directly across Stickle Tarn. It's like the flat bit. Just towards Lough Cragway. But I don't think I'm going to get much better than there, so I think it's time to get the tent out and pitch it. Think about getting some tea. Pretty hungry. Dinner seems a long time away. Yeah, you may not be able to pick it up with this, but it is quite blustery. Now, see the doctor. I might just have a quick wander up that side of the crag just to see if there's anything up there, but I'm happy with there. I think the decision's made, but I'll have a quick route up there and have a look. Be back when we're all set up and ready. We're up and pitched. I've done the best I can with the limited space and the rocks around, but it'll be fine. But got the vestibule facing that way rather than that way. It's just a nicer panoramic view. This is the April camp. I'd said it last year, but it never worked out. I wanted to do one wild camp, or at least one, every month. So this is number 4. So not recorded every one, but others are on the channel. And locations, I've seen a few today, to be honest with you. This Stickle Tarn, although it's popular, not actually by the tarn, but you just look directly across down from Harrison Stickle. There's a flat bit with the sun on it. That's a possibility. It's just a short walk up Stickle Gilll from Old Dungeon Gilll. There's also 3 Tarns, which is in between the Crinkles and Bowfell, which is round that way. You can't see it from here, but these views are absolutely amazing. I'll not show you inside. It's the usual suspects. It's the Nordis Telemark 2, so it's a 2-person tent at a push. X-bed 5, down air mat. I brought my Alp kit 600, not the 400. It was just the closest one that I grabbed, to be fair. There's no rationale behind it, and it's just the Trekology pillow, which has been fixed because it had a puncture, but it's fixed now. So these are our views. Not a bad place to be, really. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll bring you back a bit later on. Well, welcome back. This evening's been pretty chilled. Listened to the radio, watched the sunset go down. Didn't feel the need to record it, to be honest with you. A sunset's a sunset, and it was a personal thing, to be fair. This pitch, what can I say about it? I didn't intend to come here. I located it, found it, whatever, and absolutely stunning.
you know, sometimes spontaneity is pretty good. So I am gonna end tonight and say good night, and we will see you in the morning. So sleep well. Well, good morning. It's just after 7 o'clock. Slept really well, and this is what we've woke up to. I got Sergeant Man to our right. The Langdales, we can just see Pavey Ark and Harris and Stickle. See the crinkles in the background. Just coming into view, Side Pike and Lingmore Fell, which is where I did my last camp. Very windy that. We can just see Windermere coming into view. So it's an absolutely stunning day. It's time to get the tent packed up and time to head back down.
Well, we're all packed up now, as usual. Leave no trace, so this is where the tent was. Nice little bit between the rocks. So this is the view. We're going to start heading this way, so shouldn't take that long to get down, maybe an hour and a half. Sun's already up in the sky. It's going to be a lovely day. It's a bit windy, but can live with that. Just get a lovely view of that sun now. Didn't see the sunrise, unfortunately. I actually slept through till 7 o'clock, which was not a bad thing, to be fair. So we can just see Easdale Tarn in the distance down there. I'm just going to scoot round, pick up the path, and then make our way down back to Grasmere. Come on then, let's go. So you might not be able to tell, but it is very windy. So we got Codale even, Tarn down to our left. Easdale Tarn is down there. So the path meanders down. Wind is blowing me hat everywhere. So that's the direction of travel down. Just the meandering path. So I've got to pick that up. That wind is brutal. It just buffets you. So, what? It's half the fun, isn't it? I'm going to put you guys away, make me way down this little rocky section, bring you up, a bit closer down to Easdale Tarn. Made our way from up there, down, a few scramble sections, but nothing too bad. We can clearly see Easdale Tarn ahead of us. So it's pretty flat, undulating from here. But again, there's possible pitches round Easdale. I'll have to check out as we go past. I've been up before, but not specifically looking for a pitch to place a tent. We look over to the left, we can see how the little beck flows down over the rocks. No natural grooves for it to go in, really, so it just makes its way wherever it can. Quite impressive. Oh, it's a lovely day, pretty clear on tops. Visibility's really good. So blessed with this weather. We're going to continue down, have a little mooch around Easdale Tarn, and then I'm going to drop down past Sourmilk Gilll,
check out the little pools on the way down. We have Easdale Tarn to our left now. Excuse me. There is a pitch just back there, quite sheltered. It's not close to the tarn, but that doesn't really matter, it's an option. For those of you who've been on this path, there's areas where it does get quite boggy, so they've actually put stepping stones in as part of the path, which is handy. The camera can pick it up, I don't know. You can see little waves on Easdale. So it is, the wind did drop coming down, but it appears to have picked up again. Certainly went a bit lower down now. Well, there'll be quite a few options, I'm sure. Certainly for the future. Little birds hopping about, hovering in the wind. Yeah, there's a couple of spots. Well, the path just contours the edge of the tarn almost. And then there's a little dip there where it drops down via Sourmilk Gilll. So that's the intended option, to go down there. We're on the path now, leads down from Easdale Tarn. Sourmilk Gilll is on our left. Drops down. So we'll be a couple of little plunge pools and waterfalls a little bit further down. So we'll be passing those. Grasmere is just down in the bottom in the valley there. It's the direction we're heading towards. Not actually going into Grasmere because not parked in Grasmere. Quite a few places to pitch up at Easdale, so not overly worried that if it's, depends on what day it is, doesn't it, to be fair. And again, it's an easy location to get to for a lot of people, so could probably get quite busy. I've been quite fortunate on the wild camps that I've done. There's never really been too many people around. But it's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? So we can see the path meandering ahead of us. So general direction is that way. There's a path on the other side, which is the one we could have come. I went up Far Easdale, which is just over that smaller ridge. It's the way we went up yesterday. But the path did split and you could come up the way I've come down today. I think I made the right decision, to be fair. Just varies the route a little bit rather than in and out on the same paths. Sheep saying good morning. We're going to carry on. Making our way down. An amazing sight. One day, not today,
Gonna take a dunk in that pool. Sometimes it just has to be done, doesn't it? So the little cascades of Sourmilk Gilll as it drops down, makes its way down, flows into Grasmere. And just see Grasmere village peeping in the distance over there. Got Helm Crag over onto our left. Well, we're gonna take the path down, cross over the footbridge a little further down, and we're gonna make our way back to where the van's parked. Yeah, I'm absolutely amazed. The scenery is just so beautiful. Well, we can see where we've come behind. You can see Sourmilk Gilll. We're heading slowly back now, through the gate, over the little footbridge. Slowly make our way back to the car, the van even. It is going to be another lovely day. I had brought the mountain bike up with me as well, so probably head up over to up Keswick and out to Whinlatter. See how it goes. Got options to be able to do that anyway. Morning. Just wait while the people pass.
Morning.
Morning.
Thank you.
That's okay. So we're going to cross over the little stone bridge and then over the little footbridge here. I think now is the time to put an end to the video, I think. So if you've watched it, thank you very much. Really enjoyed this camp. Absolutely amazing views. One last look around. It's the road we went up yesterday. I've got about 20 minutes walk back anyway. Hope somebody's lost a boot down there. How could you lose a boot? I don't know, unless it's fallen out of a bag or something. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And see you out on the next one.